Make amends. Focused is your captain.
Women's T20 World Cup awaits us. That has got a million tiger on either side of the eastern border. After their second win, take course India. That went in favour of Bangladesh. In the ICC Women's T20 across the country and on the points table, India look to get the points today. As two nations carry great pride, and then Bangladesh take the fort for either side. Favours India. Women's T20 World Cup. Nigar Sultana Jyoti Bangladesh. It's their joint best. Considerable favourites.
By the anthem for India.
A slip against South Africa. Q against their name. Top four spot will also chase for the first time.
Plan of attack, but have a little bit wide on this, and the Lions have to put body on the line. They have to down to Harmanpreet Kaur today to make sure.
Right, Dilara Akhtar on a good batting surface. Dilara Kaur and Shefali were both of Harmanpreet Kaur, and who will take the first. So cemented her place as the start and not the returning Renu.
Of consistency being shown with around as well and in the playing 11.
Ready to launch then at Old Trafford. Football.
Wicket taking option now for India.
Sharma has been stationed. The only reason coming out of the hand of Shefali Verma, and the slip came through, and then that.
Nigar Sultana Jyoti, she the captain, so let's not too worry too much about the bowlers.
This indicates with the moment you make those a lot of thoughts, I say that, for in back in
Squad. Shefali like she was in the
reason why she won't have yes, she concedes a lot. Which part of the ground, which area is on, you need experience. Delivery. I will still stay in the present, Ronak and Mel. So that rhythm will take a bit of time. Actually come into this, go back to consistency and the experience.
Yeah, and she's had a tough year. Wasn't even a capped international last, but decided to go with Renuka this game.
Have this conversation about stick with one for the opposite. I'm not going to get back in or the likes. They are just.
Renuka. It's a favourable matchup for her. Up games at Cardiff.
Player will be there at Lord's. Will be for many of the Indian Pranti.
Charani, she would have known she was in the hot spots.
Her return has
fourth time in 5 innings. The fielding is improving. Game on game.
Bowler of the tournament, perhaps. With 10 in one edition of.
Not yet completed 12 months in.
First on the international scene, she's our leading wicket takers chart on the ICC Women's. 11, it'll take some catching. She committed to it.
So she had eyes on the line of the ball, which is going to see it there, but she was just slow in that.
Is going to be under the scanner. The ordinary. That is the perfect result to injury.
They seemed out.
One short third. Bangladesh are making India pay for their lot more. 32 for one after.
Lightly about them.
It was, I think, her second or third.
Superb piece of play. They do so already, and that's maybe their best.
Stumps for Dawes.
A team has dropped 4 catches.
Yeah, let's have a look at these. It looked off and mid-on. That's the zone. It's
Slightly slower down the grounders. We've seen India, South Africa and Bangladesh. Big step. Return to action. at Nandini today. You want it down?
So, yep, that's the area where you...
Kick from Mossery. It's so late, picks herself up.
which can offer you runs.
There's many way our corner.
Week, a celebration of the ICC Women's T20. More than half the ICC. Fine. It's fine. Squelligan. It's deep to Sharma into the attack, where they're playing a bit of softball cricket. That one that really did 50 for Bangladesh.
Is the scoring rate 10-4. That's a really important strategic design. Well, that'll go into their rhythm.
I think Nandini getting her in the middle.
Be able to return. Really nicely taken. It was, and India managed
A single unwritten catch. Jurea Firdaus has to.
the fact that
You think about how often run.
In between. It hasn't. Two. Can they? So in a match, long on out of play.
That you are not supposed to get into get their best rhythm going. Want to get the angle that you're probing, but at the same 69 for 2.
Play for a needed boundary.
Nigar Sultana.
You've played under Harman a lot.
Or at any given point and say like play a lot of cricket. But, you know, as a captain, there'll be many a times where
Going to need today on this pitch if you've played South Africa on Ish at the moment. A run rate of just straight to the field.
Yeah, she's been very
Cleanly there just over the last wicket.
others catch because that was essential. It cost her didn't cover herself. She was too far away. She was still up early.
We'll have a look at the catches from South. Another up. Sharma turns to
It's confidence to Radha Yadav.
wicket as well there for India. Nice. They need a few more of those.
they're reading the field. Backward point. She has the take is huge for a back.
Because it just allows batters.
Ball in the line of the stumps. Again too far outside the off stump. There's no harm asking the change of pace, asking them to always change it the very next ball as she is changing.
Pushing back and long on is now up. And that's well and truly pitched to back to long on and finally coming. It's going to just lob in between.
We've spoken about and
It worked so well the first time, she thought, why not try finer? But same was
Again here, Nandini Sharma. That is the experience.
96 for 3. More than what she did against South Africa.
great spin bowlers as well with her, and so many international bowlers. Tracks gets magnified with the kind of
Can you? I know she's getting more turn. Proactive.
keen follower of
The bat and get the edge. Flicks it back. There's that. Well, and India have Bangladesh 100.
Bangladesh have made the more questionable tactics. Field. Here's another error. Raj.
Well, they did start well, getting that innings well.
Now, or certainly better to their standard, more effort to hit the ones, and there's been when it bad because they lose.
Just been smart, found good option. Nearly 300 with runs down to third. Boyce rather she's had a really other one,
but far away from losing the fourth 400 and having the fielder, the mid-off in the circle.
Corner also against the Netherlands. She would run chase and
it's not a bad time
on it. 140 would be a superb score. Strike, and the odd boundary will come. That last one for 15.
So the free hit. Shaun Akhtar with her first bat.
What they were looking at, as you rightly said.
That's frustration more than. Make no mistake, Australia. She's eyeing a gap. Is
knock-on effect, Mithali, and now is on strike and strikes the gaps. Effect the fielding efforts that makes a difference.
To perfection from Radha, who has her.
Scoring 8, Bangladesh 120.
Back away and hit to the offside, which wasn't.
Top class from 3 for 6.
Bowlers during the training have been and like trying to keep the stumps in challenge, especially on a wicket like.
India hold on to another for an Indian bowler in one edition.
Shaun Akhtar.
Though Jemima Rodriguez only has a second in the over.
This final over, 130. How much of this performance from India was set in the park?
Doing it doesn't seem like a huge total, and you've got to play in the right manner of spin bowling options.
They could over 135 with that 4, and they know how to defeat two former international. About this run chase.
The galore of left arm, he's spending enough time there.
Lost 4, so history not on this. Down the middle of the bat, nice and early. And Mithali, for you, had his head, aren't you, with South Africa?
Back of the mind, but then they also know that
he doesn't need to run. That was just to celebrate with Smriti Mandana. That's enough.
Harisha Fali Verma just timing the ball, confidence to the approach.
Every angle for a little sneaky drop and run. What a star she is. Harmanpreet Kaur. Length is key of the equation.
He moves away. Something in the air.
Good bounce back.
Everything for the boundary if possible.
Bunch of drop catches to get on the front foot.
This is my day. And I
think the wobble seam and the length.
So a direct hit. Actor now into the attack. There's lots of kids in. They've been watching on.
Said the length becomes so critical.
With a feel out there in the middle to the left. That's enough. Let's go all the way.
There is a turn, a skid, and from coming a little away from the bowler's head.
Feel there by Bangladesh to have mid-on.
Well, she's found form early. Well, she's been put down already.
And Shafali Verma is providing it. Look at the matchup between.
Planning to bowl Shafali.
Just so easily caressed through the field. There's a 6:30 local time. So they made their mark, their first T20 World Cup. And she's put down the catch now. She's let this one a good day so far.
Again, was there a
taken, I want to say, and she cradled it in. Check Smriti Mandana, she saw it.
You called it, Mel.
Ball's gathered. Control of her movement here.
And the reason why she walked half the way off. Gav, can we come back? They weren't too short. It's not offering a lot of sideways,
especially to timing the ball well right from the first.
Just a little hint of movement
Off the wicket for the batter, but
Reaching it, that is the reason she's able to get that bat.
you've seen a lot of her. Can you tell
You how she's batting.
now? Can either of them track it down? Nesta Babadia won here at Old Trafford, sitting down, standing up. There's also a lot of space on the offside.
I think it's more of the power that Shefali had turning in her hand. 19 meters. Scored a 50. This is a good platform for someone.
Really far, so it hits a gap. It will.
Boundaries coming in the first innings. Stikabatia has 2 boundaries.
Always tough for the fast bowler to get.
Feet, and it's Shefali Verma form 34 not out of just 12.
Play.
Where that bottom hand goes.
To her collection of boundaries.
To get that power, I want to get it over. The top hand is there, yes, holding firm.
Climbing into her work was exactly like that in training. Bottom hand just clicking into place. Look at it.
Shefali total to try and innings of Shefali Verma, who's come out steamy day in Manchester.
37, they know Marufa. Rather, Yadav got 3 big.
Arundhati and Prema Rawat this round. Then you have
Matches earlier on today. Pair of hands. Maybe it's a confidence thing. Much like the M62 getting here. Those 2 roads. And just having a look at Mithali.
Interested in finishing of that game in your.
Perfectly bisect a fabulous half century.
When you think about the way that impact zone of about 2.2, pretty much from the crease through the
International T20 World Cup.
Something that would
with the run rate now 9s, and generally it's been an innings of.
this quick outfield.
Only needed a front cover and a back cover. A good contest.
I thought I heard a nick, and that may be. There's some good work behind the stumps.
And not realizing it from herself. Yes, that knock would help.